I'm Tom.
There it is.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we are the Mortons on the move.
We have been traveling full-time in our RV for the past 14 months.
We've covered 21 states and about 24,000 miles.
And this is our home on wheels. So we live in a 32-foot fifth wheel.
It's a DRV Mobile Suites and it weighs about 16,000 pounds. How about we check it out?
Welcome to our home. This is the kitchen area, and we've got our dining room, and we've got our living room and our office. And then if we go this way, these stairs lead up into the master suite, which has our bed, the shower, and vanity. In this door here, we've got our water closet, aka the toilet. And this is our master closet with all of our clothes and some extra storage space. And then we've also got storage underneath the bed here that just lifts up like that. A lot of fifth wheel beds are shorter, so it was really important for us to find a full queen bed for this so that we could bring this.
I'm a relatively tall guy.
Yeah. This is kind of like the bathroom. It's kind of funny, originally we didn't want to have the shower in the bedroom, but our previous RV, this was a separate room, and we really just found that we kept walking through the bathroom anyway. So it's right here. This is our shower. You know, it's small-ish, but it's big enough. We've got our vanity, and then this room here is our bathroom. And then in here, excuse me, Bella, is our coat closet, towels, extra things like that, storage space. Well, this is our kitchen, and the reason we picked this fifth wheel specifically was for this kitchen design. It's called a telescoping kitchen, and the slide actually, when it comes in, it rides over this counter space. So when it's out, we have all that extra room and drawer space. It's very functional. We love the double sink here, very easy to wash dishes. And then we've got a whole bunch of appliances over here, and this is really great. I'll tell you why in just a sec, but we've got a gas oven down here. I'll move this real quick. This is our gas range. So we use our propane on that, but you can put this down, and while we're hooked up to electricity, we have this electric induction cooktop, so we don't have to use the propane while we're hooked up to electricity. Up here we've got a microwave / convection oven, which is also electric. So here again we've got an option of either baking on electric or baking on gas. So really depends on what our hookup situation is, whether we have electricity or if we're off boondocking or something, we can run our gas and not worry about electricity. Over here we've got our refrigerator, which is also either gas or electric, and it's actually a pretty decent size. We haven't had any issues with storage of food or anything like that. And this is our freezer, smaller than your residential one, but we make do just fine.
The fridge can operate on both propane or electric as well, so the entire RV can run on electricity when we're plugged in or on propane when we are off-grid. Behind here we have a kind of a little control panel that can read our battery level, what our charge state is on that, our freshwater capacity, our black and our gray tanks. So this RV has a 100-gallon freshwater tank in it, which really allows us to go off-grid for a considerable amount of time using the water that we bring with us in that tank. And then we can also check our gray and our black tanks that we store the waste in. Being on the road like this, we've really learned to conserve water using our own water, and just even when we're hooked up to water, we just use so much less.
We've just really gotten into the habit of being water conscious because of the limitations that we have when we're not hooked up to running water, things like
Even
that.
when we're fully hooked up to running water, I think our average is less than 100 gallons a week by far. So of how much water use. And when you're in a house, that is much more, a lot of times due to the toilet and other things that you use very regularly.
One of the things that we were considering when we purchased this rig was that we wanted to bring our 2 dogs with us. And we needed to have enough space for not only us, but for them to be in here comfortably with us. We have 2 dogs. This one is Mocha. She is about 10 years old. I've had her since she was a puppy. I actually stole her from my family because she was my dog. And she has been with me ever since. So, she is just a mutt. We got her from the Humane Society up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and she has been the best dog in the world. And then we've got Bella. We adopted sometime later. We got her when she was about 3 years old, and she was quote-unquote Tom's dog, and she has been an absolutely wonderful addition to our family, and we wouldn't know what we would do without them. Bella is about 8 years old, and she's a little bit of a princess and usually gets whatever she wants.
Over here we've got our dining area. This is a dining room area / second work area. A lot of times we'll set up another laptop over there, and one of us will be working back here in our office area, the command center if you will. We work online mostly. We run an e-commerce store, do a lot of video editing on the computers here. It services both our dining room and our workspace.
And then here we've got our living room, our reclinable sofa, and then we have our TV over here. We've got a PlayStation, we've got surround sound, so it's actually quite comfortable for movie watching and other entertainment.
So being on the road like this, we've really learned that our environmental footprint is considerably lower in this lifestyle than it was previously. Even though we drive this massive truck, it is a diesel, and we get pretty good fuel economy with it because it's a diesel. And we drive fewer miles than we did when we commuted, even relatively short distances. We had 2 vehicles before, and we commuted, and we burned a lot more fuel. And it cost us a lot more than traveling the country. We go to a place and we'll see the local area from there, and we don't travel as much. Which sounds strange, but it's kind of neat. Our electricity usage is considerably less as well, just because of the smaller space. We run on a generator frequently when we're off grids. Really calculate and know how much electricity we use, and then of course just our water as well. We use less of everything in this lifestyle by a large margin than when we lived in our house. So it's kind of neat.
Guys, Alexis and Christian here with Tiny House Expedition.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And click left or right for more tiny house stories and tours.